everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing series. Today, I did get some questions on what my setups were. So I've got a Mosquito 2 with a Spiker 4 5 or 15 on rod 1 here. And over here on rod 2, I'm still using a Lasardi 2 with a Dragonfly Stream 2007. And I think I'm going to go for the same setup I had yesterday. That worked pretty well. And looking at the FA, there's a Vindus order and a Perch order. Interestingly, I didn't get my happy hour bonus yet. I may have to delay this. In fact, I am going to. I'll bring this fish in first, though, obviously. Who cares? I don't necessarily need the XP. Let's just have fun. Small lake trout. And I know tomorrow I'm going to have to record early anyway, so no matter what, I'm going to miss at least one day. Or do a late session too. We'll see. So did get the 4 kilo lake trout and then a small lake trout as well. There's a small perch order, 50 gram perch, so that one counts. And the Vindus order were the big Vindies, 300 gram Vinduses. So not sure we're going to get that because I think it was 5 300 gram Vinduses, but we'll see. I am recording this on Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas. This won't go live till Christmas morning my time anyway. So Merry Christmas, bah humbugs, all of that. Happy Hanukkah for those that celebrate that. Kwanzaa, all that fun holiday season stuffs. Or like Futurama, Happy Rabonica. Been having some fun over on my Steam account at Volkov. Got a number of nice fish, averaging about 300 to 400 silver an hour. And looking forward to potentially being able to do the same here shortly on this account. Probably won't be quite as good because we won't have 2 HSVs, but we'll see. Nice lake trout, 1.4 kilo. How worn out is this friction brake getting? Not too bad yet. Pulled in a 12 kilo Ladoga salmon on the HSV that was pretty well worn out already. 10%, 10, 12, 15% worn out, somewhere in that range. So it was basically the same weight as the fish. And that was a fun fight. It was about a 15-minute fight because I got to a point where the boat got stuck up against, there's a bridge at bull cob, and I got stuck in the bridge and couldn't move. Didn't want to put the rod down. Actually tried putting the rod down, couldn't move. And finally just had to brute force it in. That was a nice 70 silver fish. Another, I think it's a decent Ventus, but just short of a marker. Laker. Tiny one. This area's been where I've been getting some good fish. That's why I've just been turning around. We'll see. Was finally able to take the four-legged thing for WALK a few minutes ago, and he's very happy and asleep on the couch. We're actually about 14 degrees Fahrenheit today. Possible for some more snow tomorrow, but they're saying 50s and 60s next week. Which will be nice. We still have 15, 20 mile an hour winds, so it felt like zero on the dog walk. We went for a shorter one just because there's still enough snow on the ground that I was afraid someone's paws were going to get cold. And I was correct. Right as we got back home, he started showing me that his paws were cold. But at the same time, he wanted to tough it out and keep going. I think this is an eyed. I think it's a big eyed too. And we got something good over on one. Now this is a big old eyed. I forgot to shut that off. Alright, that's shut off now. Sorry for muting sounds there, but I don't think you want to hear the Windows noise of me shutting down my connection to my other computer. Evidently had a fish on two that I didn't know about. I don't know what this is. It feels a bit charish, but it could be a savan or a big laker too. Just with it going up and diving like that, that's leaning towards Kuori Char for me. But I see Lakers do that quite a bit too, especially the bigger ones. Whatever it is, it's a big guy. Aw, crap. Glad I realized that. You don't know what the crap was. I forgot to lock rod 2, which is why we lost a fish on it. And for all I know, there might be another fish on it right now. But I'm not putting this one down. In real life, you obviously would not want to do this, as you'd probably get your line tangled up in your motor. And either cut your line or screw your motor up, but in the game you can. This thing loves the deep holes. Giggity. Well, almost had it. And then it got its second wind. Curious how worn out this friction brake is too. It may be pretty worn. I haven't checked it in a while. Come on, fishy fish. Come on. Do I have it? It's definitely either a Laker or a Savan. I think it's a Laker. It is a Laker. Uh-oh. No, I got it. Now, do I have it? Turn the trolling mode off the motor so I'm not moving. Because I was getting tired of dragging the fish. I got it now. It's probably a 5 or 6 kilo. Nope. You're not done yet, are you? Yep, someone just lost their line. Come on, fish. Come on. Give up. I had you. I had you. Third wind. This one might be bigger than I think. It's definitely a active one though. Get up here. Get above water. Again. $8-kilo lake trout. Nice fish. I'm gonna reel this one in because I have no idea where it is. There's nothing on it. So we've gotten 14 kilos of lake trout already. Over 14 kilos. We've gotten over 14 kilos in just 2 fish. We've got a 6 and an 8. Just short. It is 12% worn. I am gonna have to repair that soon. I'm also gonna need to repair this one, I think, soon. Yeah, it's 10. Not quite as bad as I thought. At 13 fish, we're 18 minutes in. We've had the 2 big old Lakers, though. That was 4. I thought it was 6. So, pretty happy with that so far. So we're still 400 or 500 away from being able to upgrade everything we need. I'm tempted to go buy the rod so that I know how much I need from there. I know the reel's 2850. I think the rod's 1,000 to 1,200 that I was looking at. So there's 2850, 3,000, 4,000. Then we'll also need bigger line and probably a bigger leader. So that's 42, 43, 4,500, somewhere in that range. I know sometime today I'll have to use a new boat ticket. I had something like 18 hours on the one that I started with. So don't be surprised when that pops up. I did buy another ticket, so I'm not too worried about that. There we go. I did lock that. One looked a bit like I hadn't locked it, and I don't want to forget that again, especially since this is going to be another good fight. It's probably either a lake or an Arctic, based on where I hooked it. Potentially a Kuori Char, but it's not fighting like one of those. Feels like a lake trout to me. I'm gonna have to turn the wrong way, unfortunately. By that I mean I gotta turn away from where the fish was actually going. And because of that, I figured I'd pull in rod one. You can get this small perch, which qualifies for the order. This is another really good fish, I think. Maybe? Nope, not yet. Still haven't seen it. It's a Kuori Char. An orange boy, I'm happy. Probably 34 kilos, so probably worth a decent amount too. Get up here, Orangey. Come on, Orangey. Come on. Come on. This poor perch is dead. Did that just to relieve the friction brake a little bit. I was hoping I could stop the boat and pull it in, but that is not the case. And you may have seen the temperature icon started showing up, saying that the friction brake was getting too hot, which makes sense. I mean, think about your car. Similar thing. If your brakes get too hot, it doesn't work as well. And it burns them up quicker. That's why there's signs for trucks to check their brakes at some of the downhills. Or trucks use low gear for the same reason. But we're gonna get this fish. I ain't worried about that. I didn't want to stop the boat with that dead perch on the line because I was afraid it was going to get off. I had seen it and it looked pretty decent. 600 gram perch is not a bad fish. Not a good fish, but not a bad fish. Hey, whatever kilo Kuori Char this is a good fish. Come on, fishy. Come on. Come on up. You know you want to. I know you want to, fish. Just get in my boat. I don't think this is trophy level huge. It didn't look like that. If I remember correctly, a trophy Kuori Char is fairly large anyway. God. Oh, do I have it? Do I have it? I do not have it. He's starting to get tired, though. Just short of a marker Arctic there. Feels like all I'm doing is chasing fish this episode. That's a good problem to have at times, though. I don't like that he keeps coming over here by this log. You can give up yet? You gonna give up yet? You know you want to. You know you want to give up. You know you want to. Gotcha. 4.7 kilo Kuori Char. Nice fish. 10,000 XP. I will take that. Actually curious. Kuori starts with a Q. Or K in this game. It is nowhere near weekly, as you can tell. I didn't think it would be, but it'll still be a good fish for us. Here we go again. This is going to be a quality day, not necessarily a quantity day like we've had recently. And I am okay with that. This is my Savan Rainbow Kuori Char area too, so I'm interested to see what this fish is. It's going around the rim like a Kuori Char tends to for me too. I think I saw it, and I think it's an Arctic. It is. 3 kilo Arctic, not bad. I mean, today's a pretty good day. You know, big fish, medium fish, big fish, medium fish, medium large fish, medium large fish. So not bad. And the Kuori Char's a rare fish, so it should be worth a fair amount. Another marker laker. So 37 minutes in, 23 fish, but again, good quality fish. So I'm not super disappointed. Another big Mindy here. 120 gram, not bad. $1.226. Thinking about throwing that out, but no, I don't want to risk it. Since we're getting quality fish today, I don't want to hook a big fish on the small rod. Right now we're at 3660 basically. If I end up with over 3800, I will be a happy Tucker for today. And I think we got a good chance of doing so. Small-eyed. Did not look like an eyed at all to me. Looked like a 400 gram Bendis. Small perch. What is the test on this rod? So it goes up to 30. It's got plenty. Come on, fishy fish. This is a good old perch. Probably around a kilo. A little bit short. 900 gram. Skip this Vindus in. It's a small one. Feels like I'm going backwards from how I usually troll this, but I'm okay with that. Ooh. That Russian language name just got in themselves a good Kuori Char, 12 kilo. I was just curious if there was anything that said they were a night fish. I'm tempted to try my spoon for them, and I think I am on this rod. Or do I go with this? No, I want to go with the spoon. Actually, I want to do something a little bit different here. What do I have for a clip? Way too short. Alright. And it is starting to tell me my boat ticket's running out, which I knew was going to happen, so we'll use a 3-day boat ticket here in 50 minutes or whatever. Marker Vindus. Glad I selected the boat ticket when I did, so I'm not having to deal with a pop-up here in 30 minutes in game. That is a nice feature. Years ago, that wasn't an option. You just had to wait till your ticket expired, and then you would stop fighting the fish to select a new ticket and potentially lose the fish because it got slack. Oh. Uh-oh being I have 2 fish, each pull and drag on each rod. Trying to get a chance to set the hook over on one. Give me a better chance of not losing it. I right clicked right as it started the jump, and so I was lifting up. I'm like, wow, did I just yeet it out of the water? No, it done yeeted itself. Looked like just a Laker, might have been a Savan, but I think it was just a Laker. Gotcha. 2.8 kilo Laker. There we go. Nice Arctic char here. $1.859. $35 fish. We're 50 minutes into it. But really good quality fish today, I think. Obviously, we'll see here in a few minutes, but oops, I forgot to mute there. You heard me drinking out of a glass and then punching the mic. So, fountain drink cup with a straw, and I think you heard me slurp the last little bit out. And then while being embarrassed and talking about it, I punched the mic. Got a boom mic that's attached to the same table I was putting the drink on, and was looking over at the screen, not exactly where my hand was, and after I set the drink down, just whacked the mic. So, probably going to go ahead and just loop it around and start heading towards the dock. We're 52 minutes in. Another decent eyed. And sorry about that quick phone call from the mom. And I had left my phone over in my coat from walking the dog. Just checking in to make sure I'm going to be able to come over tomorrow. Or at least plan on coming over tomorrow. Going to be our Christmas tradition of eating lasagna. I'm okay with that. Didn't think that was a bite. I thought that was just the way the lure was being drug. Just had a little bit of a look of a possible bite. The spoon is a little bit heavier and a little bit wider than spinners. So it tends to have a little bit more resistance that shows up in the rod. Same thing with wobblers, poppers, jerkbaits. If you're what I think you are, you're a good fish. You are not what I think you are. Thought that was a big old Mendus. Yeah, we're 57 minutes. Not too bad. All right, so perch. We do have 6 non-markers, so I'll sell those for 20. I did not get a 1 kilo eyed. We were close there. Did not get 5 344 of indies. No pike. No big old sevens. So nothing else, but I'll take that 20 silver. I'm going to say 140 silver for the 31 fish we have. 128 was close. Kuori Char was a little bit lower. I was thinking it was about 45. That Laker's a little bit lower than I thought, and that Arctic Char. All three of these were less than I thought they would be, but 128. So we ended up with 148 overall. We're over 3,800, so overall pretty happy with that. Like I said, we need somewhere around 4,000. I may head over to either Volkov or Mosquito and acquire at least the rod, so I know the rod and the line, so I know exactly how much I need for the reel upgrade. But overall, pretty happy with today, and I appreciate everyone watching. Merry Christmas, bah humbugs, all of that, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye bye now.